Hey there everyone, welcome back to the Silver Screen Show, back again with a few more reviews. And we have someone who's made his heroic return after disappearing for like 2 years off the grid, man. How are you?
Glad to be back.
How are you?
Back to our...
how have you been doing?
Any updates?
No updates for me. Just watched a lot of films.
We're keeping it.
Loads of films. And I can't wait to start talking again.
Anyways, good to have you back, and we missed your rants. I mean, there was some top quality rants, man. So, I'm joined as usual by Anya. You good?
Hello, I am good, thank you.
Okay, seeing as you wasted half an hour doing nothing, we should probably crack on. So, first film first, Glass. Right, so this is the long-awaited sequel to the Unbreakable movie from, how long ago was that?
2000.
2000.
And
following up from Split, which came out 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So this is like an ensemble movie starring James McAvoy as the Horde, Samuel L. Jackson as Glass, Bruce Willis as David Dunn.
David Dunn.
Well,
right?
the Green Man, the Tiptoe Man,
yes.
the
Whatever,
Overseer, the
So-
guy in the poncho.
So this sees all three of them being pretty much incarcerated in a mental institute, and they come together, and the film pretty much follows their adventures of what happens next. So, seeing as Mo, you've not been here for a while, you're probably itching to rant away on M. Night Shyamalan. So I'll let you open
I feel like I can't say everything I want to.
I think we can't really spoil too much, it's a bit tricky. So let's try to keep it.
This is a spoiler-free review.
Yeah,
So try to keep it spoiler-free, because as you know, Shyamalan is known for his twists.
It's everything.
That's all he does now.
So it's a bit boring then. Like,
Yeah,
there's no twist.
it's like, and then you just try and spot it, and you're like, oh no, I saw that.
I spotted that.
Right,
Yeah.
so we'll open up with good things. Let's.
Okay, I'm going to put this out there. James McAvoy.
Yeah.
Love him. I loved Split. So it came out, it was last year, wasn't it?
End of last. Yeah, I think it was last year. Yeah,
the
it
year
was.
before, whenever.
Yeah.
But I
Recent.
absolutely loved it, and it was. I liked James McAvoy as an actor beforehand, but the seamless transition from personality to personality in this was even better than I think when he was in Split before.
Well, they got a nice mechanic to make him display with effects of the flashlights. That's a really good way of being.
The hypnotic light.
Exactly.
It was just, and the like, even the way he kind of like the physical transition between each one as well.
Body language is as important as the voices.
Everything.
Yeah.
He puts so much into that character. I am surprised he hasn't lost his damn mind.
Probably has.
He probably has a little
Probably
bit, but he
has,
hides it
yeah.
well.
He's playing Kevin on a day-to-day basis when he's on the Oscars career.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think McAvoy definitely a plus. I loved him in the film. I think he pretty much carried it. Because you can see
Yes.
Bruce Willis and Samuel L. Jackson, they're kind of like, they're getting on there. They're kind of like, you know
they're
what?
the staple characters that have
Yeah.
been there since the first film,
Exactly.
and he's just come in and just like, and
Carried the
they're
torch.
old, and they're
This is
like,
okay.
this is 19 years ago this happened. Why are we back here? But he just carries the entire film. He is the leading character in that film.
Well, there is good reason for that as well, because Bruce Willis's character doesn't have much going for him.
No.
It's more his dynamic with his son that is explored here than other things, whereas
Good.
James McAvoy is just a sole singular character. Well, actually 24 characters.
He was talking the credits at the end. Okay, geez, we get it.
I know, it's like 24 names. It's James McAvoy.
Yeah.
Loved it. Beautiful.
And that's why it's only natural that you'll get the spotlight naturally.
But also, I think we're too kind of like, you know what, we're done with this stuff now. We're old now. Let's just, transition us on. So,
That's why Samuel L. Jackson looked like catatonic.
he was a guy from Breaking Bad. I forgot the guy's name, man. One in the
I
wheelchair.
think Samuel L. Jackson is one of my all-time favorite
Yes.
actors to begin with.
There was a very much Nick Fury kind of tease when he goes in his cell in the shadows, like, I've got an idea. Do you want
Yes.
to join my team?
Yeah, my
Like, we get it,
I'm
with Nick
putting
Fury.
together a team.
Exactly. It's like, I'm putting together. I'm like, okay, we know we get it. It's a reference to Nick Fury.
I think it was all meta.
Yeah.
There were loads of times just looking at the camera
Yeah.
to say, "Oh, collection of the main characters."
Did you get that?
Yes.
Did you see that?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I mean, one thing I loved was I think the build up to the film was really great. I mean, it's out there. The third act is very divisive, so we have different views on that. But the first 2/3 of the film, I think, is great. The build up to it is really amazing. I really like to see where it's going, how they're kind of manipulating everything.
I like that you brought up the sort of dad and father thing. I think that was good because even though they used the same actor, didn't they?
They did, yeah.
And I'm like, oh, he grew up. But
Typical
like, excuse me, if you can do it on the girls, I can do it on the guys.
I
right?
don't.
No.
I don't.
And No, I really loved it, and he's still that little boy who believes his dad is a superhero. I thought that was beautiful, and he's like always defending him still, and that was really touching to me.
Awesome. So let's quickly move on.
Speaking of bringing back old characters,
Yeah.
Shyamalan came back as the same character in the Unbreakable.
Yeah, that
The
is.
moment I saw him, I was like, I know what he's gonna pull.
We'll give him credit for continuity, man.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
but he always appears in his movies anyway.
But
so.
overall, I think we should at least say something about what's good and bad about
Yeah, so let's go to the
way
bad parts quickly.
I'll start with the good that I thought, beyond what we already discussed. So I thought the pacing of the film was good.
Yes.
Having a film that's going for 18, 19 years now in the continuation, it's always a difficult thing bringing together two very disparate films to tie into a trilogy. And this is a trilogy. And Shyamalan has paced it really well to make us keep interested
And
without making it too boring.
one more good point for me was the camera work, and you can tell that he really likes having them in the center of the screen all the time, whether it's facing away or facing back. They're always very much here on the screen. But then some of the point of view stuff was really good as well. So when they're all three in that big room and glasses like this, and the camera view is like this, and she's like leaning into the view of the camera, and the fight between Overseer and the Beast at the beginning, and they've got the camera like a steady one in front of him. I thought the shots in the movie were really good.
That's actually classic Shyamalan.
Yeah.
If you look back in the first Unbreakable film, he did the same when there was a little girl turning this way to that way in the train, and he was moving the camera that way as well. So it's just classic Shyamalan. You can see glimpses of him coming through his old self.
I think
that was really nice.
I think there are parts in the story that really does let it down. So I think we'll quickly wrap up to the negative side of things. I think the final act to me was just awful. I did not enjoy it. I think the way they executed it, I could see the meaning behind it, but he just did it in such a bad way. It just kind of felt really underwhelming. I'm like, I can see the angle you're going for here, but I think you could have done it in a much more better and satisfying way.
I thought it was a bit forced as well. I mean, I could see that coming, but I thought it was just shoehorned in.
Especially with all the returning characters, Casey from Split. Her character's kind of like just purely there to do a certain thing in the plot. I'm like,
just move the plot forward. Exactly.
And the fact the film takes place 2 weeks after Split, it's really unlikely that she would go, running back to see the guy who kidnapped her, killed her friends, ate her friends, psychologically. I'm like, I just. Just felt a bit.
Yeah, but she's the broken, and he's protecting the broken.
I thought the film took place once, literally 2 weeks after Split. I'm like, there's no in hell in 2 weeks she'll come back and be a decent.
Was it 2 weeks after?
2 weeks after Split.
I did not realize.
She's like happily going back to see the guy.
I thought it was like at least a month, but no.
I thought it was several years.
I mean,
because
I
say that
2 weeks, bro.
She does say, "I've put my uncle."
Yeah, that's weird.
I think it's
in 2 weeks.
I'm pretty sure that's what I read.
That
sounds a bit short, actually.
Yeah, that sounds like an amazing justice system which I've never seen anywhere.
That's what I was thinking.
Especially not in America.
Exactly. Anyway, we should quickly wrap this up.
And Sarah Paulson's face. Sorry, the psychiatrist person. Her face annoyed me. And I saw a couple of the.
I thought it was a bad casting choice.
Yeah, I think so.
I thought Sarah Paulson was.
Also, her character was just awful. There's one
there
line where she's like, "You cannot see him, you're the victim." Cuts to the next scene. She lets her.
There was one twist I did like, and I did enjoy that, and I kind of went ooh in the cinema, and everybody else was like ooh.
Sounds like we need like a spoiler review sometime later on.
Yeah.
Right, so let's wrap this up to an end because we're it's going on quite well. Mo, a quick summary. Should the grading system, should we mix it up now? Grading system, star system, or don't we need 63 words?
Let me grade out of 5.
There we go, we'll go with 5.
I'll give it a 3.5 maybe, max.
Okay.
Just because I still love Shyamalan for Unbreakable.
Okay.
But otherwise, maybe...
I'll just like 3.5 or something like that.
As a quick summary, I thought it was a disappointing end to the trilogy, which could have been so much more.
I thought it was exactly what it was supposed to be. It's not supposed to be a superhero movie. It's supposed to be an interesting take on the idea, and I thought it did exactly that. So I'd give it like a 3.8.
3. Wow, it's very. I thought it would be like round numbers, man. I'm gonna go straight with a 3. I think start and middle was excellent. Really had me going. Really interesting to see where it's all, what the end goal is. Then at the third act, it's just like, thanks for coming, Shyamalan.
It's taken the sort of superhero story arc and been like, nah, we're gonna go this way.
Which I don't mind going that way. It's just you got to do it.
Yeah.
But
I love the world that's Shyamalan built.
Yeah.
Yeah, the world of superhumans and
Make
without
the
spoiling
humans
much.
whatever.
Yeah, but it's just the execution and the focus felt. I felt like he could have made it a bit more epic. They were.
Well, he did fund it himself, so there was no money for the Skybeam in the sky.
I did not know
Yeah,
that.
you don't have a faceless army. You don't have Skybeam. You don't have like a number of anonymous
I
deaths
suppose
because a
I've just
building
got
comes
so
down.
used to over the last 10
so
years.
you've been brainwashed by Marvel and Disney.
Man of Steel, just kill everyone. Anyway, right, let's move on. So definitely, I would recommend to watch it. I think it's just.
And you don't need to see the first two. My friends haven't.
I've not seen
it.
Unbreakable actually.
I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't recommend it.
That's the more I
waste
like.
of time, waste of money.
Waste of money.
No, I'd see it.
Right. Okay. Cool. So moving on. Next review.